Today I have another home tour for you right here in Issaquah, Washington. This property is fairly high up on Tiger Mountain. You actually come in through a really nice secluded road right here. And behind me here, the property is a 3-bedroom, 3.25 bath house. It's 3,000 square feet and it's on just shy of an acre. Let's get into it. Take a quick look at the neighborhood here. This property is proudly listed by Hody Spencer with Relogics Sotheby's International Realty. Feel free to see his info below in the description. Check out the front of the home here. Love the brick. And you've got a really nice 3-car garage and oversized driveway here. There's my Cadillac parked right there. Again, you're coming in from this nice secluded road right here. One thing to keep in mind, obviously, is during winter time, we are higher up in Tiger Mountain. So although snow doesn't happen too often around here in the greater Seattle area, if you're from out of town, if it does happen, you might want a nice all-wheel drive vehicle to be able to come up and down here. You know, your Tesla may not be an issue. I've been seeing plenty of Tesla drivers around here, plus trucks, SUVs, etc. So let's take a further look at the property here. One thing I did want to point out is, and we'll take a better look at it later on this lot. Now it looks like for the just shy of 1 acre, or sorry, just shy of 1 acre, this property is set towards the front. So you actually have a nice basketball court back here, and then there is indeed a hot tub on the back deck, which we will get to a look at in a bit. You also, not only from the driveway, have this nice undercover parking area as well, so this gravel area, so you could actually fit a lot of cars in the front. Check out the brick. By the way, if you're interested or curious about pricing, I do include the listing in the description as well as the price, what it's currently listed at. Let's walk up here. Now, for any of you that are from out of town and you're trying to get an idea or a feel for the area, this property is located in Issaquah, Washington. I have featured several properties on both my channels. I actually have a luxury home tour channel where I've also done a few Issaquah listings, and on this one, which is my more affordable resale property channel as well. Issaquah is nicely located. It's kind of centrally positioned in South King County. You have a lot of neighboring cities, including Sammamish, Redmond. You've got Renton, Maple Valley, etc. So feel free to go check that out. In some of my other videos, I've done more detailed breakdowns on where properties are located within the area. So if you're unfamiliar with Issaquah, go check out those videos. I even have a video on my other main channel about top 5 cities in King County, and Issaquah is one of them. So feel free to go check that out. Now, take a look at the front here. As we walk right in, you can either go up, down, or you got this main level. So this is considered multi-level living. Right back through here, we have a nice front home office. This is a bonus room, so it's not considered a bedroom. There is no closet, but you do have the windows. And then you also have a nice powder room in here. So powder room's a half bath. Traditionally speaking, most half baths are going to be powder rooms, and it's a half bath because it's got the toilet and the sink. You need 4 parts to be able to have a full bathroom, including the shower and the tub, whether they're separate or in combination. Now, walking through here, this is the formal living space right here. Check it out. You actually, for where the property is positioned, I do have the lights on, but I was actually surprised. I thought when I was going to come in here that it was going to be a lot darker, but when all the lights were off, I turned them on for the open house, by the way, but it was actually not too dark. A lot of light was coming through, even with these windows half drawn down, but plenty of light coming through here, even with being surrounded by the trees. Now you walk through here one step up and you've got a nice formal dining room in here, and this cuts through the kitchen area. By the way, if you're new to either of my real estate channels, welcome. My name's Aaron Morrow. I'm a local realtor here in the greater Seattle area. I've been working with buyers, sellers, and investors in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties for over a decade now. If you are looking to make your move over here to the greater Seattle area in the next 9 days or 9 months, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to show you how I can help make your next move a smooth one. Thanks for coming to the channel. Also, go check out my luxury home tours channel, which will be located in the tab if you want to see some luxury new construction. It's definitely well above what this price bracket is in right now. So as we walk through here, this is the kitchen. Is of course, you see the island right here. And then you've also got like this nice turret breakfast nook area. So pop out the windows and then you go to the back deck right over here. I'll take a quick peek, but I think we'll walk on the deck in a bit later. Look how big this wraparound deck is. You also can see a peek of the hot tub back there. And again, that's that basketball court right there. Walking through here. You've got your gas range right here, the stovetop, and you got your you've got a built-in oven right there and microwave, dishwasher, also trash compactor. You're not seeing these too much in newer builds, of course. And then you've got your fridge. Also got some nice view of your secluded territorial views right there from your window. Nice big sink. It's sectioned off into 2 sections, and then plenty of cabinetry space because there's storage below here, as you can see, and plenty of also closet space for even more storage. Love the vaulted ceiling look too. So I like this family room as you walk into here. As you can see, they've got the built-in entertainment shelves and the really nice brick fireplace. But yeah, love that vaulted ceiling look. I love the architecture of the beam with the windows with the triangle design there. Love it. Lots of natural light coming through. Again, even with all of these trees surrounding here. Now, as you can see, when you're walking through the property, whether you can see on my video or not, this property could use some love and care, but all in all, it seems like a really good value buy. Now, you've got some carpeting in here as well, but one thing you've noticed is the real hardwood floors. I love seeing real hardwood. I was actually in a new build the other day, and I was actually shocked that the builder went with real hardwood. Most of these builders that are doing these high-end luxury homes on the east side that I'm seeing that are like 3 to 7 mil, they're still doing like engineered hardwood. So it's really nice to see more traditional houses that have the real hardwood in place. Now, this house, like I said, it's 3,000 square feet and was built in 1994. So almost near turn of the century. And you can see a lot of that mid-90s to early 2000s aesthetics as you walk through the home. See some wallpaper there. Now, I did notice that this property, it's interesting where you locate it. You have the button here for the garbage disposal, and it's actually on the front here. Usually I find them up top, so I thought that was an interesting location to point out for that. Do like how this property has a lot of cabinets that you can pull out in the cabinetry, and you got some more drawers that you can do that in. Still trying to get the layout down. Usually my videos are even more detailed than this, but I'm kind of trying to speed run this since I feel like this is going to be a busy open house and I don't want to do too many cuts in my video. That being said, you probably are like, man, we're already at 8 minutes and we're not done with like 25% of the home. My home tours are traditionally longer. I do these intentionally to do highly detailed home tours for both of my channels, and it's primarily because I've gotten the idea from working with a lot of relocation and out-of-town buyers. They're looking for that highly detailed walk through a home as if they are here with me or you are here with me, and that's how I've stylized my videos. Now, granted, for a 3,000 square foot home, this property will probably be closer to 20 to 30 minutes. We'll see how long it will be. If you go to my luxury home tour channel, a lot of those end up pushing almost an hour long just because there's a lot to see through those new builds that are almost 6,000 square feet. Now, before we go back down and outside. I want to go up real quick to show you up there. We saw the powder room. Walking up the stairs here, notice this is no longer real hardwood floors as we come up here. The original hardwood's down there. So you can see how this house has had some updates sectionally throughout the life of the house here. Now you do have all 3 bedrooms up here. So these are the 2 front bedrooms. Notice carpet here. Love the wood paneling, by the way. Really nice. This room's, by the way, very cool. I don't think this property comes with AC. I'd need to fact check it before the end of the video, but it still feels super cool even without coming with AC. And again, I'll fact check that before the end of the video. Now, this is a bigger front bedroom here with bigger closets here, as you can tell. And again, you see the road from here. Now let's walk through here. And so for these 2 bedrooms, oh, also you've got some storage here. I'm trying not to show too much because there's some personal belongings. That's just like a linen closet or storage shelves. And then through here, you've got a full bathroom setup. So you've got the sink, and you actually have 2 sinks and a toilet and a shower tub combination. Now also notice the wonderful skylight. This was a lot more common for the time, this style of skylights. Same with these types of doors, and the tile work in the bathroom, very mid 90s to early 2000s. Same with the type of bulb lighting we got up top, and always just like one big frameless mirror is kind of the direction that most of these builds went from then. You can also tell through here, you've got the double doors into the primary bedroom. This would probably be the darkest room in the house based on the position. As you can see through here, you've got one bulb, but it would be easy to add more lighting to this. And then you've got the alcove for the traditional CRT TVs right here, which you see a Sony CRT TV right here in that alcove. So you can see how it fit perfectly. It'd be interesting, the new homeowner, what you want to do with the space. If you're trying to figure out where to put a TV, you could switch positions and maybe put one on that wall, but that seems like the best spot for the bed. Now notice here, this is a king size bed. This is a huge primary bedroom. You have so much wiggle room on both sides here. And then you've also got a really nice walk-in closet right here, number 1. And then you've got in this pocket door, goes into the ensuite bathroom, and then you have walk-in closet number 2. This one seems a little bit deeper and narrower, so they're probably about the same square footage. You also have attic access right there. Yes, notice there is carpet in the bathroom. It was more common during that era. Easy to replace as well. You've got a nice big deep soaker tub, and then here we can actually see a good look of the basketball court. Definitely could use some love getting it spruced up, and then looking down at the hot tub. Of course, again, same aesthetics through here. You do have a separate walk-in shower, and then the cellar has some things here, but real quick, there is a toilet in here, and you can shut the door for privacy, which you know, they weren't making that many of them around this era. You see a lot of new builds throwing those in where the toilet's in its separate water closet. So I'm glad to see that feature coming back. Okay, walking through here, we're gonna go back down. Notice the return. So I believe this property does have HVAC, so it's got centralized, so it'd be easier to add AC to it without having to do like a ductless mini split system. Walking through here. So let's finish, before we go downstairs, let's come through here. Looking at this room again. And I stand corrected. It does come with a heat pump, so you do have cooling involved, which is definitely going through the ductwork for the HVAC system. Okay, coming through here, let's take a quick look at the wraparound deck. I might not have time to show off the whole lot in this video, and honestly, my YouTube analytics show that most of you viewers don't stick around to look at the lots. So if you're really interested in taking a look at the lot of this property, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to show it to you. No obligation, just reach out and I'll tell you how I can get you into this property. Now, take a look. Again, basketball court, better look at the jacuzzi. Definitely could use some cleaning and some touch-ups, but there's a lot that goes into this house where you could really make this property yours. And some updates. You notice that it has some external speakers and it had built-in multi-channel speakers throughout the property as well. Different angle of here. Now notice this fit a decent sized TV. They've got a curved TV right here. I'm guessing based on looking at this TV that it's about 70 inches, so you could fit a decent sized TV in that alcove. Now walking through here, let's go down to finish up our home tour. Again, multi-story property. Ooh, check out that light turned on as we were walking down. Now here is another powdered room in here, half bath. And then you've got a shower separated right here. So this is actually pretty interesting right here. Got a shower in here in the utility room. Comes with a washer and a dryer, Maytag. Feels nice and cool down here. And then this is the back room. You've got, looks like a gas fireplace right here. Got a cute projector system right here. Then nice sliding glass door. Lots of natural light coming through this basement area. And then that's the garage in there. The seller has a ton of stuff in the garage, so I'm not going to show the garage off, but it is a nice sized 3-car garage. Let's go back up here. Also looks like a whole house vac system right there. And notice the front here, you've got really nice front skylights. So there's a lot that the builder put into this property in the mid 90s. Love the brick right over here too. And then again, you walk out up front here, nice, peaceful, quiet. I can't tell you how many times I'm doing these home tours where you're watching on these videos and you're like, Aaron, it's so quiet. And then you walk outside and it's so noisy. This is near nothing. I mean, you're up on Tiger Mountain, so you're just minutes away from a lot of amenities, but you're tucked back enough where you're in nature as well. And you've got that nice privacy for this home. Really nice home, especially for something that is closer to the mill than the 2 mil range. So feel free to let me know in the comments what you think of this property. And again, thank you so much for watching this home tour. And there you have it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this home tour in Issaquah, Washington. Again, my name's Aaron Morrow, local realtor here in the greater Seattle area. I've been working with buyers, sellers, and investors in King, Pierce, and Snohomish counties for over a decade now. If you're looking to make your move over here to the greater Seattle area or East Side area in the next 9 days or 9 months, or you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact info can be found below in the description. If you're looking for some more home tours or you'd like to see what others have said about working with me, look somewhere on the screen right here. And of course, till next time, I hope to be showing you some more property tours, and please subscribe to me for more real estate shenanigans. Have a great day.